Thank you. Now on to Poland!
Whoa!
Isn't that the Mets song?
Yeah, I think.
No, that's the Yankees song.
Caught you.
Well, maybe it's the Mets song.
Oh my gosh!
No, it's the Yankees.
No, it is.
Now listen, boy,
Oh,
wait,
you did catch me.
What is it, Paul?
Well, no, yes, excuse me. Just cut that part out.
Okay. We're going to be here all night.
The recent transfusion?
No, yes.
Okay.
Now listen, what I was going to say is, you look great. Congratulations, happy birthday. You look tremendous.
Thank
Good
you,
for you.
Dave. Thank you.
Makes me feel good when you look so good.
But isn't that really the three stages of man? Boyhood, manhood, and you look great. Isn't that,
Well, perhaps.
isn't that what it is?
No, but I'm just encouraged when I see a friend of mine looking so well.
I feel good.
What about this weekend? The big Pope?
Were you there?
Oh, was I?
57,000 people.
Big turnout.
What was Bobblehead Day?
Oh, yeah.
Little Pope bobbleheads. Sorry, I screwed up the traffic. Sorry, I screwed up traffic. Sorry, I screwed up the traffic. I thought for a rookie in Yankee Stadium, he did great.
Yeah.
He had little control problems in the beginning. He settled down. I thought the wave threw him.
A little, sure.
And those Red Sox fans who have to get drunk and called him Big Popey.
Oh, my gosh. And what did he do? And did he leave right after the game?
He left. I landed at 6 o'clock, and he was arriving, and they had 3 helicopters to confuse, bad guys. The bad guys, Dave. So I think they do it. It's sort of like 3-card Monte with helicopters. Where's the Pope? Find the Pope. Pope's on the right, Pope's on the left. Find the Pope. Pope's on the left. Where's the Pope? Where's the Pope? And then from a distance, it's not that difficult to pick out the guy in the red shoes. So.
That's right.
Do you think it's him? Yes, Prada red loafers. But I have to give him a lot. I thought it was actually spectacular. He went to synagogue for Passover, which I didn't. That's bad when the Pope is at synagogue and you're not. That's bad. That's bad and ironic. He's in synagogue and Jimmy Carter's with Hamas. So what's going on?
Crazy, isn't it?
It's crazy.
Did he have any leisure time while he was here? I guess not. It was
Any what?
Leisure time. Leisure.
Leisure?
Leisure.
Oh, I thought he had like.
Yeah.
Take
that's
this
right.
thing off.
And leisure.
When I'm on the balcony at the Vatican, the sun gets me right there. Leisure this off. Is it safe? Leisure it off. Yeah. I went to see South Pacific Saturday night, which is great.
You went to see it?
And the Pope was sitting in front of me.
No.
Yes. $400 ticket. I couldn't see a thing.
Yeah.
And you can't whisper to the pontiff, could you take your mitre off? I guess. Right.
How did you have a nice Passover though?
Yeah, it's a great holiday, but we don't, we meaning Jews, we don't have really great fun holidays. They're not really great fun holidays. Passover is a great story. It's the Exodus. We were slaves. What a shock. We had it bad. Every year we ask the same question, why is this night different than all other nights? It's not. It's 10:30. We still haven't eaten. It's not. It's true. And see, when you have I had like Pope envy. We don't have a guy like the Pope. Our spiritual leader is the head of the Federal Reserve. That's what we have. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. But look at New Year's.
Yeah.
Right? New Year's, Chinese New Year, dragons, parades, firecrackers. Our New Year's Eve, people around the world drink, sex with strangers, tell somebody you love them, throw up on their shoes. Jewish New Year. We don't eat, we can't turn on the lights, and we confess to our sins. Happy New Year. So basically, Basically, you have a bunch of hungry, guilty people sitting in the dark.
I never looked at it like that.
How about Christmas?
Yeah.
You don't have Santa Claus. We have Simon Wiesenthal.
Yeah.
The only one who made a list and checked it twice was Schindler. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen.
I love this because this is vicariously everybody wants to do this, wants to live this fantasy through you. You did it. Waited till you were 60 to do it. Great birthday present.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, but everybody wanted to see, well, geez, I wonder how he'll do, because that's what everybody thinks. Could I actually hit Major League pitching?
Yeah.
How did the project
It actually started, I was feeling glum about turning 60. Did you have trouble with it?
No. No, nobody told me.
Yeah.
They kept it from me.
Thanks for the help. And I was in Costa Rica on vacation, and Derek Jeter happened to be there. So we're sharing a single room. And I said to him...
Wait a minute.
It was overbooked, and it was 2 beds, and it was like Spin and Marty. It was a whole...
Spin and Marty?
I know.
Wow.
Have to update the Rolodex.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Anyway, he said, hey, we were working. I said, look, I said, well, I'm going to be 60. And he said, well, I'm not happy about it. He said, well, you have no choice. He said, what would you like to do? I said, honestly, I'd love to come to spring training, which I've done before. He said, well, okay, that's fine. He said, what else? I said, well, how about you guys sign me to a 1-day contract? I get an at-bat. Whatever happens, happens. I announce my retirement immediately after the last pitch, and I throw a party.
Right.
He said, let's do it. So he went to the Yankees and approached him, and then I get this call saying, we're going to do this. Bud Selig approved it, and it was like unbelievable. So I went into serious training. I still play a couple of times a week. They're baseball, not softball. And Reggie Smith used to play for the Dodgers. Was a great hitting instructor. He trained the guys when I directed 61. So he made them into Maris and Mantle. So I said, can you make me into something by the March 13th?
Now, had you ever faced Major League pitching in any circumstance before?
In spring training, but 9-10 years ago.
Like batting practice kind of deal?
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And that's 60 miles an hour, and he had me up to 85 miles an hour with guys from high school and college, straight stuff, which was tough because the guy from the Pirates was throwing 89 and 90. So I was 4 miles per hour short.
Yeah. Now, what was your biggest fear, and what was your greatest hope?
Well, hope was to, hit the ball and survive. I wasn't afraid of getting hit by the pitch because the pitcher, Paul Mahalam, knew that if he hit me, I'd sue.
Right.
Well, no, see, Dave, Jewish baseball players, we get hit in the leg, but we grab our neck. Whiplash! And I just didn't want to make a fool of myself. And I keep in great baseball shape, actually. So then I'm down in spring training, and they signed me to a contract. It was like $4 million. And I had 3 days to come up with the money.
Wow.
And the Yankees couldn't have been better.
Yeah.
They were amazing. They just made me part of the team.
Now, was it fun, or was it just, did it make you anxious, nervous?
I was a little bit nervous. But who wouldn't be?
Yeah,
it's a guy
absolutely.
6'3".
I was nervous for you, for heaven's sakes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was guys 6'3", 230 pounds, never been to a Seder, on the mound.
And does it hold true that the psychology of this moment is this guy doesn't care that you're Billy Crystal, he just doesn't want to be shown up? Is that how it works?
What could be worse?
Yeah.
If a 60-year-old Jewish comedian gets a hit off a
That's
major
right.
league pitcher,
Yeah. So
it's on Sports Center,
Yeah, the rest of his life.
It's the
That's
play
it.
of the century. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Again. It's worse than the guy who's the skier from Wide World of Sports
sure.
kept falling off. It'd be worse.
So really, right away, he's not going to go easy on you.
No.
Yeah.
And Derek said to me, Jeter, said to me, get your hacks in early. The first one, he may give you one, but then he's going to want you out of there.
Right.
So I got that in my mind, and they announced me as, leading off. It's so surreal, I can't even begin to
Well, it was
explain
very
how
cool
great
to
it was.
watch. Very exciting.
Wow.
And I thought, was it the first pitch you fouled off?
The second one.
Second pitch, I thought, well, there you go. That's a success. Even, let's say you do get a hit after that,
Yeah.
which sadly you didn't, but
Yeah.
just getting a hold of the thing, I thought, well, that's a success.
It was unbelievable, and it went down the right field line, and someone yelled, double. And I got scared because I can't run like I used to, and on my way to second, I have to stop twice to pee.
Somebody yelled double?
Double, yeah. And when I swung, the first pitch I didn't see, but it sounded outside. Yeah. And the second one I hit, and I swear, I hit myself in the back of the head with the bat. And my helmet was like this, and if Picasso painted a baseball player, it would be, this. By the way, can I get an at-bat in your son's T-ball game?
Yes, come on up. We're not playing next weekend, though.
Okay, yeah.
But now, also, it looked like I noticed something after the third strike.
Right.
Did you actually ask the umpire if that had been a strike?
Absolutely.
That's great. That's just great.
I turned around and went inside right into the edge. Sorry, it was. And he said something worse. The one before was too. Oh, no. It still bothers me.
All right, do you mind if we take a look at the video?
Great.
You probably never get tired of seeing this, right?
I looked at it once.
Okay, so will you talk us through
Today.
this? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where it starts.
Take a look. Here, roll it. Let's see this. Billy Crystal.
All right, there I am, first pitch. Look at my forearms.
Right.
Steve Garvey.
And
That's the first pitch away.
This pitcher is on the Major League roster?
Paul Maholm, he's the second side. There's
your double. Oh,
look how close that was.
Yeah.
They fought over it in the stands. Here's it.
You look good.
Inside.
Yeah.
There was a little...
Oh, there you go.
Strike two.
Yeah.
This is the strike three.
Yeah.
He's throwing me cutters, 89 miles an hour. That's right. Right inside. Now...
That's great.
The great thing about it was I was so happy. It didn't matter what happened. I just felt part of it. They stopped the game and gave me the ball, which I think is the first time in history someone got a ball for striking out. I got rewarded for failing, It was like, I felt like somebody works at Halliburton, It was unbelievable.
Hello.
And you gotta move them in like that.
Yeah, I understand.
And then A-Rod gave me the ball. Joe Girardi called for the ball, and A-Rod gave it to me and said, "Is he throwing cutters?" And I said, "I'm 60. I'm 60. I don't know what he's throwing."
Cutters. My goodness.
But it was I have to thank the Yankees.
Well,
and
it was
the
a
fans around the country.
tremendous deal for them, too.
They've been amazing.
Now, listen, going up there, did you know you were going to take the first pitch? Was that in your head?
No, Jeter kept saying hack, and it was outside.
Okay. You'll be performing this weekend at the Borgata. Nice place or a
It's a great comedy room down there.
Good for you. The Borgata in Atlantic City, and later, Maria Sharapova will go out and hit some balls.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Billy, good to have you here. Thank you so much.
Tough to follow the coach.
He's great, isn't he?
Is he on a drip of some kind? Is he in a Beckett play? I don't know what he...
A Beckett play.
Yeah.
That's exactly what
like
he is.
Waiting for Singletary. What is
Hey, good to have you here.
Thank you.
I'm always happy when you're here. And how are you?
You look overjoyed. There you go.
How were your holidays? You have fun?
They were pretty good. They were pretty good. Because we were in California instead of here. And you've been there a lot. California Christmases are not the same.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right.
Here you have parties. It's eggnog and Yule logs, and there it's Chardonnay and Botox, and it's not the same.
No, not the same at all.
Because the men leave with wine breath, and a woman all looks surprised. It's like, hey, Billy. Hey, Billy. We're so upset. Is there... They said there's going to be a valet. There's no valet. Do you see the valet? Jeez.
It's not the same.
No, they just look like aging tropical fish, half the people. Is there a valet?
Now, when I lived in California, I was always surprised by everything seems to be fine. Everything seems to be civilized. It's like you're living in a neighborhood, and then like a coyote will come down, or you have to pull like an 18-foot tiger snake out of your pool or something.
All right, well, apropos of that, we just finished a war with the environment there. It started in August. We put this new garden. My daughter was getting married. And so we were having this party at the house. So we put all new gardens and everything, tons of plants and sod and everything. The next day, everything's turned over.
Really?
Yes, and the sod is rolled up neatly against the fence. So I thought, Red Sox fans,
That's the first thing.
But first thing.
Yeah.
So the gardener says, no. He calls me Mr. C. It's a Sinatra thing, but you have raccoons.
Raccoon?
Yes, and he says they're actually a little brighter than Red Sox fans. They roll this over, they roll it up, and they eat the worms, the grubs on the bottom of the plants.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, so they tear it up, and every day, new plants, wedding coming, plants ripped up. I get so upset with this. So this went on for about a month. Now, I'm going to an event that I'm hosting for a man we all love, Kirk Douglas. And he's celebrating his 200th birthday. And
Is he 200?
he's 200.
Really? Wow.
Looks amazing.
Wow.
I'm Spartacus. I'm Spartacus. It had a little work. He's the greatest. He's the greatest.
Valet.
Yeah. So I go to the door to leave. I'm hosting the thing. I'm in a tuxedo, and there is an enormous raccoon right at the front door eating a plant, the bottom of the plant, and he won't let me out of the house. I am pinned in. Every time I go to the door, he stands up like this.
Yeah.
And he's going, don't even think about it, pal.
Yeah.
I'm a raccoon. Don't even think about it. I will cut you so bad. I'm eating. So I race to the back door. He beats me there. Unless there's another one that looks exactly like him, but yeah, like that could happen. No, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I get a broom and I shush him, and I'm saying stuff like from a 30s movie. Get out of here. Come on, get out of here. And he runs away and he jumps up on the fence and says, it's not the last time you'll hear me, man. Attica! So I run to leave. He left an enormous poop right on
Well,
the
now
welcome
that's
mat.
just insulting.
Insulting.
Yeah.
And I'd been through this before with my Uncle Louie, and I don't like it.
Your Uncle Louie?
Uncle Cheap. It's cheap but effective. Back to the story. All right, so the next morning, I go on the internet and I Google raccoon deterrence. This is all true. So, you know what they say? Coyote urine.
Oh, well, I've kind of heard that.
Right?
Yeah.
So you spray it around. You spray it around the flower beds. Now, just my luck, I'm fresh out of coyote urine. And the one coyote I know won't pee in a cup, especially if you're watching. So I figure, what the hell? And I peed in my garden. All over,
Right.
as best I could. It takes me a little longer now, so about 45 minutes later, I'm done, and I look up on the hill, and a neighbor is watching me.
Oh, good.
Well, he's used to it, because Gary Busey used to live in the house.
Sure.
And so of course, this does no good. So I'm talking to a friend about my raccoon problem, and he goes, I got a guy. Because everybody has a guy for something. My shoulder, I got a guy. I need orthotics, I got a guy. And this is how Bernie Madoff happened. It is. I'd like to lose my entire life savings. I got a guy.
Yeah, we can make that happen
Yeah.
for you.
So I contact him. His name is Trapper Joe.
Oh.
No, I swear. And this is what you have to call him when he's at the house, so I feel like I'm in a kiddie show. Think we'll catch anything, Trapper Joe? Well, you never know, Billy. We may get lucky. So he starts examining the poop. This is now the worst job in show business. With his little jumpsuit with Trapper Joe over his heart, and he picks it up and he's going, well, this could be raccoon. This could also be mountain lion.
Oh.
And I'm thinking, I'm a 60-year-old Jewish comedian who's lactose intolerant. How could I possibly have a mountain lion?
Yeah.
And how do you catch a big cat like this? What, do you leave Roy out overnight? What do you do?
You leave Roy.
Yeah.
That's right, you do.
So now...
Of course, you leave Roy out overnight. Uh-huh. That's what I'd do.
So now he gets on all fours examining all the prints all over the place. He's like an Indian. He's going, this white-faced possum. Here, look. This, you got skunk problem too. White man, build too much, encroach. Animals run, that's why we build casino. Now he's walking around the garden, he's sniffing around. He looks at me and he goes, did you pee in the garden?
This guy knows his stuff.
So, you can't lie to Trapper Joe.
No, of course
so I
not.
said, of course not. It was my wife.
Yeah.
So then, thank you, Will. So now he sees where the raccoons are coming in and where the skunk prints. So he puts 2 traps on the raccoons, and he baits them with sardines and water, so if you catch them, then they at least have something to eat. You know, it's very humane. And around the skunk cage, he puts a hefty bag, a black hefty bag, because if they get caught, they spray.
Oh, sure.
And they'll stink worse than the Giants did yesterday. Yeah. And they're scary, these skunks, too, because it's really foul. So I go to sleep. All of the baits are trapped, the traps are baited, and I'm like all excited because Jews don't hunt. We don't hunt. we'll handle the pelt for you, but we're not going to handle the pelt. Handle the pelt. Is that a cape or a stole, Mrs. Flackman? I don't know. What are they wearing now? So anyway, 6 o'clock in the morning, I walk out, and my heart's like beating like a little kid. And I go down, nothing in the raccoon cage, but I can see that the door of the skunk cage is tripped. He's in there. So I grab a branch and I hit the cage just a little bit, and it goes nuts inside. It's like hissing, and it's going back and forth. I scream like a 4-year-old girl. Yeah. There's something in the cage! There's something in the cage! I get on the phone. The Trapper Joe, there's something in the cage! So Trapper Joe comes over. He sees that the skunk cage is so he puts on goggles.
Goggles.
Like hockey gloves. A jumpsuit, like a hazmat suit, and he's got a shield. So he looks like some jerk who's going to do a Gladiator movie and post it on YouTube, you know? Because of the spray, because they spray. So he goes down, and he's creeping, and I'm going, be careful, Trapper Joe, be careful. I will, Billy. And he hits the cage, it goes berserk in there. And he looks inside, and he opens the trap door, and with these big mitts, reaches in and pulls out Frisky, my neighbor's cat. And he's got him by the back of the neck. Frisky's looking like this. So the first 3 days, we caught Frisky twice, a bluebird, and one of the smaller gardeners who loves sardines.
Smaller gardener. You must be very popular in your neighborhood.
Oh, yeah. So finally, we catch 4 raccoons, right? 2 at one time. So he puts them in a cage on a flatbed. They're next to each other in the cage. Looks like 2 punks going to Chino State Prison. How'd they get you, sardines? Yeah, sardines. And what Trapper Joe does is he releases them in the wilds of Malibu. And he photographs them, and he has a little flip camera, and he videotapes them, so you make sure that he's not making like a Davy Crockett hat out of them, you know? Yeah. And so one of the raccoons, probably the big one, actually gave me the finger as he was running away.
Really?
Yes. So we got 2 skunks, 4 raccoons, but we still don't know who's pooping on the front thing. And I think it's the Red Sox fan. And that's my raccoon story.
But, you know, they could make it back to your house.
That's what they say.
Very nice.
And I mean that.
Let's talk a bit about this special.
Oh, we're back.
This is a
I was
seamless. Seamless.
It's a 6 installment, 6 nights on PBS.
6 hours.
6 hours. And tell people the premise. And it's hard now that we see this. It's hard to believe this hasn't been done before. I don't think it's been done.
I don't think it's been done before. It's 6 hours, a 2-part, 2-hour series of the history of comedy. Mm-hmm. Starting with, it's got like 6 different kinds of comic: the depressed, the angry, the jealous, they bought it for a second.
If I was buying it, I bought it.
All of us who do funny for a living, yeah. And then,
sure, of course.
Do they have the hateful and the remorseful? How about the agoraphobic? They don't have those? It's all different kinds. It's like the great screen comics, the physical comics. There's some stuff that I've never seen before of Woody Allen doing stand-up and Pryor, and Lenny Bruce, and there's a scene of Buster Keaton, who may have been greater than Chaplin in some ways, more dangerous. He's doing a scene, and he breaks his neck, and doesn't stop shooting. I don't even drive myself to work anymore.
Yeah.
They're amazing what they all did, and then it leads up all pretty much to contemporary. So.
And who assembled all of this relatively unseen footage?
A producer named Michael Cantor, and he directed it too. And it's hours and hours and hours of really interesting things.
And as you're watching,
And I host each hour.
and as you're watching it, are you able to historically? Does it make sense? Chronologically, does it make sense? Can you see seminal influences that have worked their way up to modern times?
Yeah, you get a feel about where we all came from. You know, I mean, there's a whole history of people who do all kinds of different kinds of funny, and you go, oh, I could see where that, you know, because it's this long gestation period, and what I like about the show is that it, you know, like the James Earl Jones speech in Field of Dreams, throughout all the wars there's been baseball. What did we look for? What we wanted, what we needed was baseball. Oh! He pronounces every letter.
That's right.
Is that how important comedians have been in hard times and good times, and that we're the commentators and we're the people who in some ways bring the news and bring a lighter tone to hard times. So I think in that way it's pretty great.
Well, I'm looking forward to this, and part 1 airs Wednesday at 8 p.m. on PBS all across the country, and for, is it 6 subsequent nights, 5 subsequent?
You know, I don't know the schedule of how it's going to be, but
Yeah.
look in your town, it follows Titanic, Mysteries of the Deep. All of those shows have the
good
same
show,
guy
too.
do the voiceover.
Let me hear just a little bit more of the woman upset about no valet. Just a little bit more. Just a little more.
They said there was going to be valet. How come there's no valet?
Yeah, exactly.
Billy, we're so proud of you.
Billy Crystal, ladies and gentlemen. Did I do something wrong? Is it tonight? He's here tonight? Do we know? Can we take a look? Is he outside? Did he go outside? He's outside? Let's see. Just take a look out there because maybe he hasn't arrived in the building yet. Bill Murray, I know, we've got to go out through there. Okay. Here we go. Bill Murray, ladies. Well, there he is right there. Hey, Bill.
I just know it's going to be cold, Dave.
What do you got there, Bill?
You're the king, man. You're the first guy in New York that Bloomberg gave it to, and you deserved it, baby.
What?
It should be here on your street.
Yeah, that's beauty, isn't it?
It's the dumpster.
It's their very own dumpster pool.
Full of water.
It's fantastic.
Dumpster pool.
Be careful, Bill.
The liner.
You can't wait in, baby.
All right.
You can't wait in.
All right.
Lou Piniella.
Bill, how you doing?
Good.
That looked refreshing. Did you enjoy that?
You know, New York City water, man. Right out of the hydrant.
Bill, how's your summer going? You look like it's going well. You seem relaxed, happy, ready to
Yeah,
go?
like a clam, Dave, like a clam. Tough on the outside and kind of funky on the
Yeah.
inside. Yeah.
Now, Bill, we have some photos here. I believe these are all of you. You tell us what we're looking at.
Yeah. Well, that's the original sort of Jimi Hendrix outfit from Monterey Pop. I was wearing that at this, I was the sort of MC of the Crossroads Festival that Eric Clapton throws in Chicago, and it was fun.
Wow.
Yeah. Uh-oh, there's that guy.
Here we go. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
King.
This is a very slimming outfit, Dave. You should wear that.
Now,
Really nice.
is it? Is it true that you actually attended the funeral for Elvis Presley?
Yes, I did. I did. I just gotten on Saturday Night Live, and Elvis died. And I know, although I liked Elvis, I wasn't an enormous guy, but I knew there was something I was never going to see again. And I went standby. I went standby to Memphis from New York, and I was the 27th person on the standby list, and I got on the flight. And I got there and went right to the place, and they just finished the viewing, the public viewing. But I met a guy who was like a media photographer fellow there, and he, you know, we ended up walking around all around the town that whole night. And I got to ride in the bus, in the press bus, right in front of the funeral cortege. And it was an amazing thing to see.
Yeah.
It was very hot, and there were just hundreds of thousands of people gathered underneath overpasses in the shade waiting for it.
Yeah.
It was very powerful. This is a long story. You got time?
Yeah.
I mean, and we already got to the funeral before the cars even pulled out of the Graceland. And the car turned out, I'll never forget it. The car turned out and it turned and it went down Elvis Presley Boulevard at about 3.5 miles an hour. And when you saw it at that speed, it was like, oh, talk about the last ride, you know? Yeah. This is it. And we were in the cemetery and by a TV truck, and they had monitors and cameras and monitors watching it. And there was a riot at the gates of the cemetery.
Oh, people trying
because people trying to get in, they weren't letting people in. And I thought, this is something I got to see. I started running to see it, you know. And by the time I got there, all of a sudden, just as I came up on a hill, and all of a sudden this motorcade came out, and it was leading the hearse. And these cops looked at me like, move, and you're dead. You know, because it was just a nut running through the cemetery.
Right.
And I looked, and I was standing right at his mother's grave. It was really, really eerie thing that happened. But it was an amazing experience to see all the emotion, all the people. I mean, the one funny thing was we went back sort of to across the street from Graceland, which back then was like a red, white, and blue hamburger place. Now it's just Elvis Presley memorabilia. But back then, and I remember this rumbling, like Buick, like about an 11-year-old Buick came in, with Michigan plates, and these two guys who looked like they'd been driving all night from Michigan rolled up, and they rolled down the window and said, "Is there a reception?" It was just like,
of course.
Why not? Why
Yeah,
not?
of course. And you guys are, of course, invited.
Yeah.
That's a tremendous, tremendous memory.
It really was.
See, now that's what I like about you. You had the wisdom, the vision, the foresight, the cultural knowledge to know that it was important to be there for that event. And by God, you went and showed up. A lot of people will say they were there. You, my friend, are the real deal.
I don't know what to say, guys. Well, you know, there are people that would say I just dived in a dumpster too. You know.
Well, it's the same qualities that we adore.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
You're right,
it's the same deal.
You're right.
Now I've known this about you for. How you doing, guys?
Hey, Paul.
How long have you known Paul?
I have known Paul since I first came to New York City, 1974, on the National Lampoon Radio Hour.
All right.
And he was a Canadian god then, and he still is today.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Embarrassing me. I'm going to get you for embarrassing me.
When you were first working in films, after you were, well, you did both for a while, television and films. Who were the guys that when you would see the actors who were still working from your childhood that you would admire, that really got your attention?
Well, there were guys, I mean, you know, when you're a little kid, you don't see very many movies. You just see movies that are in black and white on late night television. Right. You know, you see like Jimmy Cagney, and I never really saw Jimmy Cagney. But I did see Jimmy Stewart once.
Jimmy
It's a
Stewart's
good story.
tremendous. Just tremendous.
Good story, Jimmy Stewart. I just made Ghostbusters, and it was a big hit. And I'd moved to Paris, and I was living in Paris, and they said, "You want to come down to the Cannes Film Festival just as our guest?" Because, you know, just because. So, and there's a famous hotel down there called the Hotel du Cap. Is that what it's called? Hotel du Cap? I think that's what it's called. And it's an amazing place. It's beautiful. It's right on the Riviera, right on the water and everything. I got there, it was sunset. I thought, oh God, this is the greatest thing ever going to happen to me. Ended up raining the entire rest of the week. It was ridiculous. And guys taking you around going, usually there are people here, you know, often there are topless women here, and people are eating lunch all the time here. And it was just like a death ride all the time. And all these movie stars were trapped in this very famous hotel, and none of them could go anywhere. And it was one of those great Hollywood moments where, you know, nature just messes with, you know, the celebrity, and they just. I've had it happen twice. Once in an agency where the power went off was another good story too. But I remember walking around in this thing, and all these people are trapped because they have no outdoor skills. They have no sort of, you know. So
all they can do is live in a
there's
hotel.
all these movie stars trapped like 250 of them in this much space, kind of going like bouncing off each other. And I remember seeing Jimmy Stewart. I walked up and I said, I just want to say, you know, I really think I really appreciate all the work you've done. Oh, well, thank you. That's real kind. Pardon me, I'm trying to cash a check.
Now, so sometimes when I'm doing this show and there's an unusual moment or a difficult moment potentially, I know that I don't have the skills requisite to work around it or work through it. So I always think to myself, I think to myself, if I can just imagine what Johnny Carson would do, I will try to remember and do what he did. Now, when you mentioned Jimmy Stewart...
Well, I've seen that thing. It's what would JC do?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's it, exactly. Do you ever have moments like that with, say, Jimmy Stewart when you're doing a role or being filmed for anything?
That's a good one. Let's see. I don't know why Sharon Stone pops into my head right now. I have no idea.
Well, no, that's
I
a
have no
surprise.
idea, you know, but she's like a true creature. She really is a creature, you know. That's all I got to say. I just think she's a creature. But, you know, you watch that Casino, and the more you watch that Casino, you realize this person's nuts. You know?
Oh, the
and
character.
it's really a great performance, that Casino. But do I ever think of what someone would do? I don't know. You know, I try to think of like all the great people I ever knew that were in any realm. They always just tried to relax. It was always like the more relaxed you were, if you could just relax and just come down, slow down, and just relax, then you're available for something else.
Things come to you that way.
Yeah.
And what about kids who represent you to Jimmy Stewart when you were there meeting Jimmy Stewart?
Well, that was great. And that's accurate because I realized that people have no idea who I am. You know, even though I do.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
But they, you know, and vice versa. And I remember looking at Jimmy Stewart and Jimmy Stewart going, well, "Who the hell are you?" You know, he didn't know who I was.
Right.
I was in the biggest film of the year, Jimmy. Get over yourself, you know. But you know, and I could meet. So that really was an education, just like the Elvis thing was. I remember having the real moment was getting very tearful about it, not like Goodbye Elvis, but realizing this is like the biggest star in the world at this moment, Elvis Presley, and he's dead. Yeah. You know, I'm going to die. It was very much the message of it.
But when kids, young actors come to you, you're in a circumstance where you're surrounded by guys who are, you know, just starting out the way you had at one point. What do they say to you? What do you say to them?
You keep your job, Dave. You don't want to go where I'm going. But they say how to. Well, there's two kinds of people. There are people that say there are people that say. There are people that say, hey, I want your job. What do I have to do? Pretty much like that. Yeah. And then there are people that say, you know, how can I? Because they struggle with the idea of like that it's luck or that you've got to make the right choice or something like that. You've got to have some sort of magical.
Yeah, but you know what I'm getting at, and I'm no film historian, but before you started appearing in films, I don't know who it was, but after you started appearing in films, then everything that came after that was you in terms of film comedy. It was all influenced by you. Any kind of male lead in a comedy was influenced and continues to be influenced by what you were doing. So with that in mind, these people are worshiping at your feet, for God's sake.
Well, there's a lot of people now, like say there's guys that are very successful. I don't know. If you live long enough, that'll happen, you know. If you stay along and you don't embarrass yourself too much, people will take you sort of seriously.
Really?
You know?
Yeah.
But, there are people now that are doing big things and lots of movies.
But guys come up to you and say, oh my God, you meant so much to me when I was first starting out as an actor. You were this, you were in Caddyshack, you were in Ghostbusters. It means so much to me, it changed my life.
Well, I lost it too somehow, didn't I? But that feels really good. It feels really good when they say that.
Well, now, what do you mean you lost it? What does that even mean?
I'm kidding around. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. I was kidding around. I beg your pardon. I was just kidding around. I don't.
I got to cash a check here. Can somebody? If I could just.
sorry.
Could you cash?
What to say? So it feels great. It feels great to when people say
Right,
nice
but when you
things.
go to a movie, you can see yourself. I could name you, if I could remember their names, I could name you a half a dozen guys who are huge stars now who you can see evidence of what you did.
It happens. That's the thing that happens, and it's happened to me. When I first started, I sounded like my brother Brian, who was ahead of me at Second City. I mean, I used to have to do scenes that he'd done, and I sounded just like my brother. And people were like, well, yeah, well, I guess he could do what his brother does.
Right.
So you have to sort of get that, and that's a moment that happens. I remember seeing Paul Newman when he first started. You see his old movies, he sounded like Brando, you know,
Is that
in
right?
some of his movies. And you're like, golly, and there was a moment there where all actors sounded like Brando.
All right, why don't you introduce the movie we're going to see tonight?
This is a movie called Get Low.
No, I'm screwing
what you
with
mean?
you. No, it's
Oh,
just like
okay. We're on
yeah.
AMC.
Yeah,
Classic.
that's right.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. You get me
Yeah,
going
I
here.
know, that's
you know,
right.
I
know.
had a break at lunch.
Don't worry
you know.
about it. Sure. You had a big lunch. Is that what you said? Good to see you, Bill. Thank you very much. I notice you must be a big horse racing, ready for the Derby. And what's going on?
Oh, this.
Yeah.
Well, I love the horses. I love the ponies, you know.
Yeah, I can see that.
And, and I love the thrill of competition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you? Oh, yeah. Okay. So you put on your jockey suit and you're ready to watch the Derby.
No, that would be absurd.
Yeah.
No, I've always envied the little people of what they do, and I finally got an opportunity, and I wished I could do that, you know.
Yeah.
And Elizabeth Taylor is gone, so there's, I just figure someone's got to step in, and miraculously enough, there's an opportunity for me.
Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. So when you say there's an opportunity for you, what does that mean exactly?
Well, with all the video gaming and so forth, attendance is kind of off at a lot of the tracks.
Uh-huh.
And so they're trying new schemes to get people out to the track. And even though there'll be a good crowd tomorrow at Churchill Downs,
Yeah.
They thought, since it is the big day, why not capitalize on it? So they're going to start real early, and they're going to have a race, a pro-am race early in the morning.
So you're an amateur jockey?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Now,
Are you see me in movies and stuff? I don't have time to. No, yeah, that's all. I'm an amateur.
Are you doing a little jockey voice for us tonight?
I'm a little froggy.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's all the flora down there or what. It could be that you get a lot of dirt and mud in your face.
Yeah.
That's what they say. So I've been practicing just blowing dirt and mud into my face.
Now that would be my next question. Do you have any experience as an equestrian? Do you know what you're doing?
I have absolutely none, Dave. None whatsoever. I have no idea what I'm doing. That's why I'm,
I understand.
encouraged.
Yeah. Don't go out there alone. Well, what have you used for training? Anything?
Well, I can ride a bike, and I get on a bike and I'll get into traffic sometimes and just start, and if it's, I'll race like a small delivery truck next to me or something, and because I'm competitive, every once in a while I'll give them one of these, from the side.
Right. But you're not supposed to whip the opponent. You're supposed to whip your
Yeah,
own.
I know. You got to learn how to do it so they can't see.
I see. Yeah.
They see it. No, I will hit the pony.
Yeah.
I get a chance.
Well, good luck and Godspeed, for God's sakes. I'm still not convinced you know what you're doing.
I don't think you're supposed to say break a leg in this
No,
business.
that's exactly the opposite thing to wish a guy.
Yeah, it's going to happen
Yeah.
for me. It's, I figure I got a shot.
Yeah.
I got a shot. I mean, competition,
Yeah. Now, is this annoying hum backstage, does this have anything to do with you and
I can't hear a thing you're saying. There's like a ringing in my ears. It could be worse, though. I could be on fire.
Yeah. That's right. Oh, look at it.
Now, that guy is a professional.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And I'm not sure about those two.
Yeah. Well, they help.
They're here all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to? I mean, do we want to? Do you want to take a look what's back there, or is it just me?
Yeah. Well, I'm supposed to like actually technically for an insurance waiver, I'm supposed to have had one sort of ride before I go. So, and I didn't have time to get out there earlier, so I told him I'd do one tonight.
Oh,
here.
great. That's great. So, do we bring up the thing?
No, you gotta come.
Yeah, bring up the thing. Be careful, Bill. Bill, for the love of God, be careful.
Wait. I got.
It looks like a cow. I think you're riding a cow.
It's a filly, Dave.
It has horns. Is this? You'd be actually riding horses tomorrow, though.
They weren't specific. They weren't that specific.
All right. Any time.
Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. 'Tis summer, the darkies are gay. And the corn cobs dry, and the meadows in the bloom, while the birdies make sweet music all the day. Weep no more, my lady, oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home, so far away.
Are you all right? Here, there you are, my friend. Oh my God, that was inspirational. Bill Murphy, ladies and gentlemen. I want to point out a couple of things. At the end of that, so stunned was I that I referred to you as Bill Murphy. I've only known you 40 years, and it's our good friend Bill Murphy.
That's all right.
Secondly, about a month ago, you were nice enough and generous enough with your time to come up and present me with this silly award. And I'm telling you, having you there presenting me the award was the award in itself, my friend. Thank you very much.
Dave.
You should have. And everybody in that building owes something to you because you're the guy that showed them how it should be done. And some have been successful, many have not been as successful, but you're the guy that showed them how it should be done.
Dave, I just hope I can bring that to the horse racing community. That's all I'm hoping.
No, you don't. No, you don't. And the other thing, and by God, congratulations on winning your PGA event with the PD.
DA points.
DA points, Pebble Beach. But tell me
right.
about that. That must have been an incredible thrill.
Well, I've played in it a lot of times, and I've never won. I've come close a few times with my partner, Scott Simpson. But Scott just wasn't good enough. He was a deadbeat.
Holding you back.
And you know that. Mm-hmm. But we got rained out. Actually, 2 times we got washed out right when we were right there. So I didn't think it'd ever happen again. I was like Abraham, you know, thinking I'd never have Isaac, you know. But, you know, not take it too seriously, you know. But
it's biblical.
It was almost. And then they said, we're going to stick you with this new guy from Illinois, DA Points. Mm-hmm. And he'd never won a tournament before. But I knew what to do, so I showed him how to do it.
But I want people to understand this. This is a legitimate PGA event. You have won. You were part of that team.
Well, it was a
that
pro-am
won.
event. It's sort of like the horse race tomorrow.
Yeah.
It wasn't like. The horse is the pro. DA was the pro. I was the amateur's sidekick, the stiff.
Yeah, but it's often the amateur that keeps the pro from winning that particular event.
Yeah, and we know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
But
Well, anyway, congratulations.
It was
I
great.
know you're very happy about it, and you should be.
pardon me, I got the mint in my throat.
No, I think you have a collapsed lung from taking a fall.
That could be. Oh, great. That's all I need. Put CBS under with a lawsuit. No, I won't do that. I wouldn't do it. That means too much to our country.
You weren't in London last week, right?
Yeah, I was.
Not for
Why?
the thing.
I wasn't there for the thing, but I ended up going to some of the stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know the royal family?
No. Couldn't give a damn. Although they say Charlie's a good guy. They say Prince Charles is a good guy.
I don't know anything about it.
But I was there, and you should have gone.
Yeah.
It was good. I mean, it was kind of neat to see all the stuff.
Did I see the video? Was there video of this?
Well, it was. I mean, you should. I mean, it was not. You know, it was an easy ticket. It was not a big deal to get in at all. They were giving out tickets in the lobby of my hotel, and concierge, there's a theater, or you want to go to the wedding? I'm like, you know, and I'm in the DoubleTree.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, so I got a ticket and I went, but it was. You know, I got busted eventually. I mean, I kind of acted like an American and trying to be an Englishman, and I got busted.
Well, let's take a look here.
Yeah.
Is this security footage or something?
I don't know where this is from. It's
Okay,
probably
let's see
BBC.
what
I
this
don't
is.
know.
Yeah.
It's hot, hot.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. Nice to see you.
You too. It's been a while.
Welcome back to the program, and you look like the summer is going great. But let me ask you, how is your summer going?
Summer's great. I'm on tour with the Blues Brothers Formal Classic Review, starring the blood brother of Jake Blues, Mr. Jim Belushi.
Right.
And so it's fun. And I, just drove up from Robinsonville, Mississippi, where we had a concert.
You drove up?
Well, a while back, Dave, we opened the Dallas Hard Rock a long time ago now. But Chuck Berry played for us.
Oh,
He opened
yeah.
the club, yeah. And, you know, it's a legend that Chuck Berry drives to his gigs.
Is that right?
Yeah. You know, you'd think he'd come in a bus, a big tour bus, or a plane or
Yeah.
something. So we were all excited about it. Does he really drive to the gig? So we were waiting there at the Supreme Court of Rock and Roll in Dallas, there, that great building we had, and we were kind of hiding out behind the arras, if you would. And sure enough, you know, at 4 in the afternoon, big Lincoln Continental pulls up. Chuck Berry gets out, parks across the street, gets his guitar out, walks into the venue, immediately demands something to eat, and instructs our staff, you know, I want something to eat, nobody's to talk to me, I want my money in a bag before I play. And once I go on, nobody follows me.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm all, you know, oh my, Chuck Berry. Hi, I'm Dan Aykroyd. I'm one of the proprietors, and my band will be opening for you. He looks up, he goes, eat crap and die. Yes, sir.
Well.
Yes, sir. All right, and then he did an amazing show, of course, because he is the king of rock and roll. I mean, this man is a talent, and a handsome, too, you know.
Yeah.
You know. And after...
So now
Sure enough, after we gave him the bag, he got back in that Lincoln Continental and drove away, you know. So now, I do that now. I drive back and
you
forth.
drive to all the gigs.
Yeah, I drive to all the gigs, sure.
Wow, and it was a great way to see the countryside, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And you meet some troopers on the way.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting place, Robinsonville, Mississippi, because what they've done there to make the casinos legal is they've carved a ditch from the Mississippi. They cut a hole in the Mississippi. They made like a 20-mile ditch. It's about 6 feet wide and 7 feet deep. And that makes all the casinos along there legal.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And they have like a half a dozen casinos?
They have more than that, yeah. They got about a dozen of them. And we played at the Horseshoe, which is our regular venue down there. And it was a lot of fun. Two
good.
sold-out shows. And More driving for me.
Now, tell people who may not know, and I'm not exactly certain, I have a vague idea, the origin, the beginning, the genesis of the Blues Brothers.
Well, John Belushi and I fell in love the moment we saw each other.
What year was that?
That was about 1973. He was up to recruit from National Lampoon Radio Hour. He managed to get Gilda to go down and work with him, and he tried to get me, but I had sort of rackets going on in Toronto and all that. So, and we met one night. We were in the bar that I used to keep there, and we were playing some blues records. And he said, "What's that music?" I said, "Well, it's Downchild Blues Band, Donnie Walsh, the best, you know, blues, huh?" Oh. I said, "John, you know, you're from Chicago. You know, you should know about blues." He says, "I'm into heavy metal, man, heavy metal." And I say, "Well, you know, you teach me about heavy metal, I'll teach you about the blues." And we listened to the music that night. Howard Shore was in the room. Of course, you remember the great band leader from Saturday Night Live, went on to become the Oscar-winning scorer of Lord of the Rings. And he said, "Yeah, you could call yourselves the Blues Brothers." So bing, bing, that was on. And we came down to New York, and our first backup band was Willie Nelson.
Really?
Yeah. And he said, "You know, I understand what you're doing. You like this music, you understand it." So we put on the shades and the hat and on all that, and we did that at the Lone Star Cafe, and that was the genesis of the Blues Brothers. And here, 25 years later, is the anniversary of the DVD. Anniversary edition will be coming out. It's the anniversary of the movie
film,
being made.
right.
Yeah, 25 years. So we're all getting. No, I'm so old, Dave, that you know, Father Time sells me watches.
Is that fact?
Yeah.
How many of these establishments are you involved in? How many? I mean, this is your deal. How many are there?
Well, we have some very patient investors, and we've got great people on the board and great management. These guys have given their lives to the company, and this is our 11th venue. At the Harrah's Showboat, the north part of the boardwalk there in Atlantic City. We've got M&M on the 9th, and we counting the Black Crows the night before, and then our band with Paul Allen of Microsoft opening the show.
Really?
Yep. He is an amazing guitar player, has a great band. He's like a Seattle garage band guy, and he's really sensational. He's going to open for the Lamont Cranston Band out of Minneapolis and Buddy Guy. And then our band will attempt to follow Buddy Guy.
Buddy Guy, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Buddy's been on this
rock and
show many, many times.
Yeah, Rock and Roll Hall of
Lamont
Famer.
Cranston was the Shadow, wasn't he?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Well, this guy's name is Pat Hayes. He's called his band Lamont Cranston Band. He is one of these regional bands that people just never hear of. Anybody ever hear of like Rod Piazza and the Mighty Flyers? Okay, one person. There's so many unsung blues heroes out there, and that's part of our mission with House of Blues, is to make the world realize that there's so much great talent out there, and Lamont Cranston Band is one of those amazing regional bands.
I think that's very admirable. Now, before, you know, you're going to do something with our band here in a second, but before you do it, can you, wait a minute. Do you mind? I want to prevail upon you for a story about your buddy John that is right on the tip of your tongue.
Well, this is a great one. You know, we shot that scene in the mall in Harvey, Illinois. This was an
in the
abandoned
original
mall.
Blues Brothers movie.
Yeah, original Blues Brothers movie now, 25 years ago. Dave, I'm so old, I take a hat pin to check the legs in the morning, you know? John and I were shooting in the mall, and it was 3 o'clock in the morning, okay? We're shooting that scene, we were driving through the mall. 3 o'clock in the morning, the crew's there, we just had lunch, took a break for lunch. After lunch, okay, got to go back and go to work. Can't find John anywhere, nowhere.
Would he do that often, just disappear like that?
Oh, yeah, I mean, he was, you know, he was the squazer beam. He went everywhere he wanted to.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking around, I can't find him anywhere, and I'm, oh man, you know, and it's, you know, you just got a production unit there waiting to film and that. And so I look at the abandoned, overgrown, weeded parking lot, and I see there's kind of a path through the corner, and I look and I see a neighborhood in beyond the darkness there, and there's one light on about 3 houses in, and I'm going to take a shot. And I walk to that house, and I walk up the steps, and I knock on the door. Guy comes to the door, I say, hi, I'm Dan Aykroyd, I'm an actor, I'm working on this film at the mall, and, oh yeah, you're looking for Belushi. About a half hour ago, he came in, he raided my fridge, he's crashed on my couch. True, I mean, it's true, absolute truth. He was America's guest.
That's
and,
right.
You know,
always at home, wherever.
Yeah. And whenever I go into a House of Blues, as I'm going to go down to Atlantic City, and I invite you to please come down and see this magnificent venue. I miss him so much, and I think of him every time I walk in there. You know, we built these palaces, you know, for his spirit, and I hope when I cross to the other side, he'll be one of the first ones to meet me.
It's a lovely thought. And now, you're going over there with the band, is that correct?
Well, I don't know. Let's see.
You ready, Paul?
Let's see if it goes something like this.
All right, here we go. Dan
Yeah,
Aykroyd,
yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. Take it away, Dan.
Well, sure. Why not? Yeah.
When I get the blues, I get me a rocking chair. When I get me the blues, I get me a